Erin here, and I wanted to take a minute to tell you about my project, Change Leader, which officially launched today. I can't believe it. I've been working on this for the last 6 months, almost full time. I think it's likely that if you're here watching this, you probably have seen something about Change Leader from me because I have been sharing about it pretty actively. It's all I've been thinking about since October of 2020. And today's the day where it goes live for you all. And so I figured I'd take a moment to intro you to the Change Leader collection, give you a glimpse of what it looks like. I'm so happy with it. And give you a taste of what you can expect. So, the Change Leader collection includes an ebook, a toolkit of self directed exercises, an activation session, which is an hour long deep dive where we get right to your culture building practices, your change leader practices, and lay out a strategic plan, as well as the executive leadership program. So, there are 4 ways that you can engage with Change Leader currently. In the future, I plan to print a beautiful hard copy of Change Leader, hopefully turn this into a group learning and leadership development exercise, and also have activation sessions for teams in the workshop forms. I mean, Change Leader can become so many things in the future. I'm so excited about it. For the time being, ebook, toolkit, activation session, executive leadership program. A lot of the work that I do is with established leaders in organizations that have the budget for professional development. And so I knew I wanted to develop a program for leaders in senior positions to build intentional cultures around them. I knew that I wanted this program to be a personal deep dive. I knew that I wanted it to be about conscious leadership. I knew that I wanted it to be about inclusive creativity. And that's what would initially sparked the Change Leader program for me. I wanted to serve the executive senior leaders who wanted to build intentional cultures, and I wanted to serve these people in a way that challenged them. I wanted to create a program that would challenge them to go deeper, to become more intentional, to become more thoughtful about the environment they were building around them. That was in October 2020 when I first dreamt up the Change Leader executive program. And then I thought to myself, this needs to be promoted because this program is going to be so fantastic. I need to be writing some content to support the promotion of this program. And I woke up in a sweat, essentially, one day in late November, and I thought, holy shit, I really need to write about this. And I have a lot to say about it. The outline of a book then kind of poured out of me. It's not a long book, but it's a long enough book for me to say that it's a book. So as well as the executive program, there's also a book that supports the Change Leader program, which is a deep dive into the Change Leader approach. The Change Leader book takes you through the process of becoming more self-aware, more self-loving, recognizing the intentional choices, conscious choices that you can make to shape a culture around you, and then diving into the practices, the strategic approach to change in the way that you bring your team along with you on this journey of becoming change leaders. So I wrote the book, and then as I was writing the book, which honestly just kind of like became bigger and bigger and bigger the more I gave myself to it. I was so excited about what I was putting down in writing, and as I started engaging different editors and people that I trusted to read it, they were like, we need to see more of you. So I started integrating more of my personal stories, my work experience, a lot of my personal theories and things that I've been learning and carrying with me and that have inspired my work for a decade now. And when I started doing that and really elaborating, building out the Change Leader book, at that point I realized there's so many exercises that go along with this book that I really want to support people in doing, but I can't work with every single one of these people. And also a lot of these people want to learn at their own pace. So I developed the toolkit. The toolkit is an accompanying exercise booklet that takes you through deep diving into the change leader theories, concepts, approach that is outlined in the book. So the toolkit accompanies the book. I'm really excited about this program because I feel that it supports people at different levels, different types of learners, different types of leaders in their own approach to becoming a change leader. If you want to just mull over the concepts and be inspired around, how you bring yourself to your leadership and how you create a culture of change, read the book. If you want to get into it a little bit more and you want to start integrating the things that you're reading about and learning, get the toolkit. If you want to really go deep and you're ready to invest in the culture around you, and ideally you have the professional development budget to do so, then there's the executive program. I love this program. I love this collection. And I really feel that this is a way for me to support people who, like I said, are at all different stages and phases in their leadership, who may not have the budget to hire me one-on-one, but who still want to learn about the things that I have to share. This is a really, really empowering program and collection. And it's so heartfelt. I mean, I couldn't have poured more of myself into this. What else do I want to say about Change Leader?